Do y'all notice anything different about all these stuffed animals?
No, not really.
No. Yeah, because they're all, in the end, they're all just stuffed animals, and they're all different in their own way, shape, or form, and nothing's wrong with that. So,
Hey everyone! Welcome back to Mind Over Mirror. We are your hosts, Zoe
Delphina.
Shalina,
and Tale. And today we are going to be talking about body anxiety.
Okay, so for our first segment, we're gonna be talking about the general idea of what body anxiety is. So, body anxiety is a mental health condition where a person is extremely worried about how they look and how clothes fit on them, focusing on flaws that others usually don't notice or see. So they're very they notice things that aren't that obvious, and they think that it affects how they look impactfully, and they want to change it.
yeah, and also this also has something to do with not just how your body looks, like your weight, how your skin looks, how your height is, and what clothes, like just like how your clothes look. It's like you're like suddenly aware of everything on you because everything just looks wrong, and you start even comparing yourselves to others, especially on social media or just like your friends. And it's a really big issue, especially in like teenagers.
And fun fact, 70% of teens say that they feel pressure to look a certain way, and social media is a big part and contributor to body related stress.
Another interesting fact is that body anxiety usually isn't about how someone actually looks. It's about the fear of being judged, compared, or not measuring up.
Yes. And now we're gonna go into like the thoughts, like a lot of thoughts that teenagers have that they're scared to say out loud that we kind of will normalize because it's okay. Everything's
Okay, so one thought that teenagers have but are too scared to share is even when people compliment me, I still feel like I'm not enough. So, me personally, I have experienced this because I feel like whenever people compliment me on my posts or in person, I always feel like, oh, thank you for being nice. But I don't think you actually feel that way. And almost everyone feels self conscious sometimes, and that's okay, and it doesn't define your worth. And most of the time, whenever somebody does compliment you, they genuinely mean it. Because I know when I compliment somebody, I genuinely mean it. Like, I'm not just saying that to say that. And a coping mechanism you can use whenever you think this way is to treat yourself like your own personal coach. Like, you wouldn't tell a student to go, you don't look good, or to eat less. Like, you wouldn't tell them that. So, treat yourself like how you would treat somebody else.
Okay, so my common phrase, I guess, that I feel like lots of teenagers have probably stopped but not said out loud is, I don't want to feel this way, but I don't think I look good enough. So what I have to say is, no one is perfect. Like, we're all designed differently. We're all different, and there's no perfect, but you are always good enough. You may not feel it, but there's everyone around you knows you're good enough, and it's gonna take time for you to realize it, but you are good enough, and perfect isn't even, there's not even a perfect level. Like, no one ever is perfect. Everyone has their own flaws, and you can't compare yourself with others, because yeah. Oh, and then the coping mechanism that I would use for this thought is choose outfits that make you feel confident and not trendy or perfect, because then again, there's nothing perfect. So pick, rather than trying to pick a clothes that might be too tight on you and you hate it, pick something more comfortable that you feel confident in.
yeah. Okay. Another thought that I have is I hate how my body looks, and I feel so ashamed for even thinking that. Basically, here's the thing: you didn't make those standards up, society did. Because I know like society is like really harsh on girls and just like anyone these days, so like there's a lot of standards, but it's like a lot of teens, they feel so disconnected from their bodies because of such like unrealistic like expectations that there is out there. And it's like we shouldn't like let that get in the ways, because there are like ignores the expectations, because there's no like such thing as like a beauty standard. Everyone is different, everyone has a different body, everyone looks different. There's like, I promise you, no one actually like looks the same, no one is the same as each other, so there's no standard. Like, be yourself, and your body is perfect no matter like what. like no matter what anyone says. And then coping mechanism is shift from appearance to function. Focus on what your body does for you and how healthy your body is and how happy you are in it instead of what looks like it. And no, instead of what it looks like. So focus on, okay, if you're hungry, eat. Like, that's more better than you starving yourselves, because as long as your body is healthy and you're happy and you're full, that's better than starving yourself. So yeah.
Adding to what Selena said, society builds these expectations for everyone, not just girls, not just teenagers, but for everyone. So don't assume how someone's feeling. Don't judge them. Don't make any comments, because that can affect someone for way longer than you think it can. Another thought that teenagers usually feel is, I'm scared if people really look at me, they'll see everything I'm trying to hide. When people see you, they see a whole person. They see, like, how you treat others. They see the person, not a list of flaws. They don't see what you think is wrong with yourself, and you shouldn't think anything is wrong with yourself, because that is just being self-conscious. And when you're self-conscious, you need to like change how you think. A coping mechanism for this is, instead of trying to fix what you think is wrong, move your body. Like, once I start to feel a little insecure or start focusing too much on one part of myself, I go on a walk, I go outside. Just move your body to treat it. Instead of, if you think that you don't want to eat or something, don't go on a run or something to lose weight. Go on it to treat yourself and, like, give yourself some, like, support.
Yeah.
So, like,
Yes, peace.
Okay, so basically, to summarize all the thoughts and all of that, I think that what we got from this is how you see yourself is not how everybody else sees you, because you will be your biggest and worst enemy. Like, sometimes that's just how it is, because you are you, and you're gonna look at yourself the most, and because you're not gonna start judging random people around you. You think it's okay to be mean to yourself, but it's not. So
And I think it's also because you've been in this body in this, like, your whole life. You're just so used to it. So it's like, it's hard to, like, because I know how hard it is to find confidence, and, like, especially now, but it's like, find, like, instead of finding flaws, find something good about you, because I know we're also used to our body, so it's like, okay, I'm already used to everything there is. Now we just start noticing the flaws. Find something good about you, like, oh, my hair looks good today, or oh, this or that. It's like, do that instead of the flaws, because the flaws can really consume and, like, take over you, and we shouldn't let that happen. And you're not alone whenever it comes to these things, because a lot of people do go through body anxiety, and it's a really common thing.
yeah, I also wanted to add on, limit your social media, because, like, I know whenever you're scrolling, you're always, well, I personally, and I know maybe some of y'all might be comparing yourself to what you see in other girls, like what they wear, how they look, and just you comparing yourself, and that can worsen your mental health, like, drastically. I say limit your social media intake, and, like, try to focus on more peaceful things, like going on a walk or reading a good book, or just focus on what you can control instead of what you can't.
and one last thing, not everything on social media is real. People can edit themselves, and yeah, and everything, like, they post, like, I wouldn't post, like, an off-guard picture of me. They post themselves at their best. So just because this person appears on social media as somebody that's perfect, that is not what you have to be, because off of social media, there's still people.
Yeah.
So.
And you don't know, they could be going through the same thing as you too. They could be looking at someone else's profile and wanting to be them. So everyone just goes through these stuff, and no one is as perfect. Okay, that's it, guys.
That's it, guys.
Bye.
Bye.